And Victoria, get started. Are you fully in position, Victoria? Yes.
Yes, I am. You know what, we're going to start lying down, because this is a great thing to do when you really don't want to do any yoga and you just think, oh, I just want to lie down.
Yeah.
Do some lying down yoga and you will feel how juicy this feels, and then you will want to get up, I promise, and do more. Okay, put the resistance band or belt or a tea towel around the ball of your right foot and press your left leg down with your left hand and just feel the back of your leg. Relax your shoulder. So we're just feeling the ground, feeling the backs of the legs, putting your mind in your body. So if you've been doing some learning this morning, some meditating, the focus might have been on your head. So we're now going to bring everything down into the body, feeling your body so you feel really joined up, mind and body. Okay, take the leg out to the side and look over to the left. Push out through both inner feet. So your legs are starting to switch on. Breathing in and breathing out. Up you come. Scooch the hips over to the right. So I like to put my left foot flat, scooch, and then re-extend. Oh, that outer hip. Looking over the opposite shoulder. Press through the inner feet again. And that leg that's along the floor, just press it down, feel the ground more. And then come all the way up. And then take the belt in both hands and then draw the foot to the face more. And then lift your chest, relax your neck though, chin to shin, starting to wake up the core, and maybe you can let go with your hands and just hold yourself up with your abs, switching them on. 3, 2, 1. Release, lie the leg along the mat and feel the difference.
3 inches longer.
So we're getting space. That's what we do with every single pose. Space, mobility, strength. Other side. And then press that right hand into the right thigh just to really ground it. Feel your back on the floor, the back of your head, your pelvis, your leg. And drop it out to the side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Feel the inner thigh starting to open. Up you come. Scooch hips left, leg right. Re-extend the legs. Oh, really push out through your heels. Oh. And notice when you pull your navel in, you can slightly deepen that twist. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Press through the inner feet, breathing in. And breathing out. Coming all the way up. Lie back on your back. Leg comes closer. Chest goes up. Press that other leg down to the floor. That's it, comes down. Chin to shin. Pull it more towards your face. Release. Hold yourself up with your core. Extend the leg along the mat and feel now that that one has caught up. Arms and legs to the sky. Circle your joints. Ankles and wrists. Shake. Hands on knees. Big circles with shoulders and hips. And the other way. And rock up and back, massaging your spine, switching on the connection to the spine. Sitting up, and then let's windshield wiper. You can do this as softly or as vigorously as you like. If you're up for a bit more, you can make it into core. Or you can do it as slow stretches to the back of the mat on each side. Okay, hands down, cross the ankles. Come onto your hands and knees. You can take the blocks. We're going to do this stretching the quads again. If you can, sit between your heels. If you can't yet being important, sit on a block or some cushions or 2 blocks. Feeling the stretch in the front of the thighs. Virasana, hero's pose.
I still need 2 blocks.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you bring your knees together? A bit more. That's it. Yeah. Perfect. So feeling, it does feel quite strong in the front of the knees. You shouldn't feel any jabbing pain, but you might feel a kind of strong stretch. Jabbing pain, just back off. Strong stretch, breathe more. Okay, inhale, come onto hands and knees, stay where you are. So we did this on Sunday, turn the right knee out to the right, press the foot flat and sink back, press back like you're doing kind of a downward facing dog. So shoulders level, it's a side stretch and a hip stretch. Inhale, come up, knees meet. And then left foot goes out, press back. Inhale, come up, knees meet. Exhale, press back. So thinking downward dog with your arms, so keeping them kind of straight and parallel along the mat. One more each side. Sit back down between your heels and then take the hands behind you. We're going to press up. Yeah. So see how you go with the, I think you can probably do it with the blocks. You just want to try and lift your bum off the blocks. Oh! Press the tops of the feet down more. So whatever's on the floor, if you need to go up, you press down more, down to go up. Squeeze your glutes, press down in the hands, tops of feet more. Ooh. Gently come up. Take the knees hip width now, coming all the way up into your camel, and then sit down. Inhale all the way up, and then down. Inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up. Now take the hands to the lower back and just press the hips down. Look up, take a stretch, press the tops of feet into the mat more. Feeling that connection with the earth. Maybe you can take your chest a bit higher. Pushing the hips forward over the line of the knees. Ooh, coming up. And then, crossing your ankles, sit back down for bow pose. We're doing a long warm up today, but that's fine. Boat pose. And we're going to press the knees together, hug them into the chest more without leaning back. So we're learning to get this compression that we're going to use for the sit stand challenge. Bring them in. That's it. That's it. Squeeze as much as you can and out. In, squeeze, 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 squeeze and hold, squeeze and hold, squeeze and out. And then one more. Squeeze as if you want to touch your boobs with your knees. And out. Cross the ankles. Actually, uncross your ankles. We're going to roll up to standing from here. Okay. So starting to gain some momentum. And then we're coming onto our feet. Just hover in a squat for the first couple. Reaching forward with your arms. And when you're ready to stand up, up you come. We did it. Nice. Now we've got some energy. Right, are you ready for some sun salutations?
Yes.
Oh, it's hard. Okay. Setting the breath in a steady rhythm, in and out through the nose. Making that ocean sound in the back of the throat by contracting the vocal folds like you're whispering. So you want to hear your breath right up until we relax in Savasana, relaxation at the end. So the breath becomes like the beat of the drum, and we're overlaying the movements onto the practice. That's why yoga kind of looks effortless, because we're relaxing the face the whole time, even though we are using our muscles. We're relaxing the face, and if we want more effort, we don't screw up the face, you turn up the breath. Okay, let's go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands nice and flat, step back. Bend the elbows halfway. You can put your knees down if you like. Now straighten the arms, you're back to plank. Drop the hips, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1. Breathing in, press your palms nice and flat. Breathe out. 2. So we want a strong connection to the earth through the palms. Breathing in, push through the heels of the hands, lift hips. Breathe out. 3, melt the heels down. Breathing in, navel lifts. Breathe out. 4, pelvic floor engaged. Breathing in. Breathe out. 5. Inhale, come to the top of the mat. Look up, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck. See your navel. Push through strong heels all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Okay, a little bit bigger breath, bigger movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. You can do alternate leg raises. Exhale. 2, whatever you like. Breathing in. Opposite hand to shin if you like. Breathe out. 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4. Staying steady with your breath. Breathing in. Breathe out. 5. Ready to come up. Inhale. Top of mat. You can jump or walk. Exhale. Tuck. Inhale all the way up. Earth to sky. Exhale. Hand down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Breathing in. Breathe out. 2. Breathing in. 3. 4. In. And 5. Up you come. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands down by your side. Okay, sun salutation B, we're going to start it with those. We're going to come down and then do the rolls and come up. Okay, ready? Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Squat down, sit down, take boat pose. Okay, so now we're going to roll back 3 times, and on number 4, we're going to stand up and carry on with our sun salutation. Keep in the tightest ball you can. Oops, I'm going to come up now. Feet hip width is easier. Back to chair. And fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps, lunge. Back heel down. Inhale, sweep arms up. See your thumbs. Exhale, hands down, heel lifts. 3-legged, on the right leg goes up, left heel presses down. Exhale, down. And plank, inhale. Bend elbows, exhale. Back to plank, then drop hips upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts, right heel presses down. Left foot steps, back heel down. Inhale, sweep, stretch the mat between heels. Exhale, down, lift your heel up. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, down. 1 more push up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Heart lifts, elbows forward, inner. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths. 1. Breathing in. Breathe out. 2, a time to steady yourself after that challenge. Breathing in. Breathe out. 3. Soften knees, look forward. Come to the top of the mat and look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, have a good look at your belly button. Inhale all the way up, chair. Exhale, hands down. One more, we'll do it with our rolls again. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees and squat. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, boat pose. Exhale, draw the knees in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, 3 rolls, and on the 4th one, we're going to come up. 1, 2, so feet hip width, reach forward. 3, and number 4, we're going to stand up, use your hands if you need to, nice. Feet back together, and fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. Lower. Okay, upward facing. Spin your inner elbows forward, nice. Stretch thumbs. Heart lift, stretch throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight into it. So right foot steps, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, slight change. We're going to just step that foot back, but hover it. So it's like plank, but we're hovering that back leg. Maybe you can bend your elbows with the hover. Now put the leg down, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot steps, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, hover. Bend your elbows, maybe still hovering. And then leg down, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, breathing in. Breathe out. 1, using this time to regulate yourself, breathing in. Breathe out. 2. Breathing in. Breathe out. 3. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands by your side. Well done. Oh, nice and warm. Inhale, chair. And exhale, half chair. Strong thighs, chest on thighs. Really reach forward with your hands, lift belly. More weight in the heels. Can you go lower? Even lower, even lower, even lower. Practicing that compression, ankle flexibility. Breathing in. Breathing out, and then fold forward, heel toe the feet apart, coming into a squat. So however high you are in your squat, you want a long spine and low hips. So can you bring your torso more upright from that knee position? Yeah. So your hips go down. So we're working on this joint here. There we go. Oh, that's actually harder doing it higher up. And then hands and feet in a square, knees on the backs of the arms, shifting the elbows over the line of the wrists. And as your head comes forward, maybe one foot squeezes into the bum, maybe the other one. Some people find it easier to bring the feet together for crow before you come up. Yeah, that's it. Push the floor away, broaden across the upper back, nice. Head goes down, hips go up. That's it, nice. And meet in downward facing dog. Alright, some warriors with a bit of hip. Right foot steps forward. Back heel down, coming to warrior 1. So that means your hips are facing forward and your feet are either side of the midline. So you're not walking a tightrope. Raise the arms up in a Y shape and stretch the mat long ways between your feet. So your legs are really strong. Take a deep bend in that front knee. So that's going to be our hip work. And we're going to keep that knee bent as we arch back and then bowing down. Arms go up, head goes down. Strong back heel to come up. The front knee stays deeply bent. Up. And down. Push through the front heel to come up. And down, and stay down, clasp your hands behind your back and straighten and rebend that front knee. Maybe each rebend you can go a little bit deeper. Inhale, take the hands down either side of front foot. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, come to plank. Brace the core like you're coughing. Brace the glutes, squeeze, and bend the elbows halfway, chaturanga. 1, 2, 3. Straighten your arms back to plank. Drop hips upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, back heel down, so heels are sort of hip width apart, that's it. All the way up. Hip spin forward, you're going to find that deep bend in the front knee. Yeah, so really working on the hip there. Relax front toes. And then coming down, arms go up and back, head goes down towards the ankle. Inhale, come up and back, take the arms nice and wide, keep the front knee nicely bent. And down. Push through that front heel to come up. And down, and this time we stay down. Make a fist, take it up, take the head down. And straighten and bend that front leg. Maybe each time you get a little deeper into the hip. Maybe you get some hair on the floor. Oh. And then frame that front foot. Step back plank. Push up, up dog, down dog. Drop to your knees. Take a rest in child's pose, but keep your breath in that nice steady rhythm. So see if you can take your knees a little bit further apart for child's pose. Does that feel different on the hips? Yeah. Okay, walk the hands round to the left, staying low. Draw the right hip away. Feel the stretch down the right side. Another side. Left hip draws away. Coming back to the center. Downward facing dog. That's it. Right foot steps forward, and this time open hips and arms to a T, warrior 2. So we're going to pull the ribs in, tailbone draws down, and the hips want to be level with the horizon, not back hip up, so we want to be nice and level. That's it. Can you find a right angle in that front knee while keeping the ribs drawing in? Relax your toes. One more breath in, elbows extending in opposite directions, breathing out. Side angle, elbow to knee, spin your chest to the left, back arm comes up, little finger side faces down, and reach from your elbow to your heel, stretching the side of your body. Maybe you take a deeper hand position with the hand on the floor on a block. Try not to collapse the chest. So we want to get this back hand back more over your ear. That's the hard bit. It's getting the arm over the ear and not collapsing the chest. Okay, take the hand down. So both hands are now inside the foot. Drop the back knee. I'm going to take the half bind, reach behind you. And just enjoy that neck stretch. Let your ear flop to your right shoulder. Okay, so now we are going to try for the full bind. Give it a go. If not, stay with the half bind. The shoulder comes underneath the knee. Reach behind you for your fingertips or wrist. And when you're there, you want to try and find that side angle shape, the chest facing the left. That's quite strong on the hip. Yes, stacking the shoulders on top of each other. Right, I'm going to offer you some stages. You take any of these stages and breathe. Next stage is to look down to get your balance and come onto off the back knee. And then you can even do micro straightens and bends here. Might only be an inch or so. Actively working the hip. You could do the micro straightens and bends with the back knee down. Definitely feeling that hip working. Ooh. And wherever you are, uncurl. Ooh. Sit back, child's pose. Inhale, come all the way up and press back downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, find warrior two facing the right. Knee over ankle, hips level with the horizon, and then drawing your ribs in to brace your core. Stretch the elbows in opposite directions. Yeah, really nice. Stretch out, nice. Lifting up in the pelvic floor. Lift up from the inside. Side angle, so elbow to knee on the left. Left elbow, left knee, palm faces up. Back arm up and over. Little finger side foot rotates down. It goes up and over your head. Reach out through your fingers, yep. And the focus here is on not collapsing the chest. Yeah, that's much better that side. Breathing in, so stretching from your elbow to your heel. Breathing out. Okay, maybe a deeper hand position, maybe your left hand can go to the floor. That's it. And then drop the back knee down, point the toe. We're going to reach for the half bind. Right hand comes behind you, reaches for left inner thigh. Stacking the shoulders. I'm trying to find a back bend in the upper back. So again, taking the rounding out of the back. Yep, and then moving to the full bind. So your shoulder needs to go low for the full bind. You can always take a belt, reach for your fingers, gradually shuffling your fingers up towards your wrist. That's it. And then stacking the shoulders, the right shoulder comes on top of the left, opening out to the side. Yeah, that's it. And if you straighten the back leg on the first side, do it on the second side. And micro straightens and bends with that front leg. Easier to look down if you're in a state of balance. So back knee can be down or off. And uncurl. Step back to plank. Bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, heart lifts upward facing, stretch your throat, squeeze your bum. And exhale, downward facing dog. Drop to your knees and walk the hands out for puppy pose. So elbows stay off, forehead or chin on the floor. Basically, we're melting the chest towards the thighs, and the hips are like down dog, so they're lifting up and back. Okay, gently slide the hands back in, coming onto your forearms for forearm dog or dolphin, which is the hand clasp one. If you're working on forearm dog, you're working on the forearms parallel and pressing the whole of that surface down so your elbows don't go out and your arms don't flop in. So lift the hips high, walk forward, press the floor away like you're trying to make a dent, keep looking between your thumbs. And raise one hand off, push the floor away, shoulder strengthening, one leg, not hand, and up you come for the other one. And if you're experimenting with little hops, keep one leg in the air and bounce off the bottom one. Keep looking forward. That's it. On your hips, yeah, nice. Do you want some help? Yeah. Okay. coming down. Whew. So good for your bones, that strength work.
So good for what?
Your bones. Bone strength. There's not that much opportunity to weight better on your with your arms and shoulders. We have planks and side planks and things, but I like forearm stand. Okay. Coming all the way up. Let's take a twist. Twisting is also good to release the hips. Right foot steps forward. Left arm comes up, revolving side angle. Press the top hand down and spin the chest, navel in, lengthening your neck. Yep, look down. It's easier to look down while you're getting your balance, to take the back knee off, and then look to the side again. Oop, I'm wobbling as well, that's fine. Okay, and we're going to step that back foot to meet the front. So everybody look down, keep your hands where they are, strongly press the top palm down, step up, taking a twist. Twisted chair. Hips go low, knees stay glued. Turn to look over your top shoulder. That's it, yeah. And neck gets involved. Okay, now we're looking down, we're going back the way we came in. Step that back foot back. Yeah, we can take it in a few goes. And then when you're ready, back knee comes down, child's pose. Second side, up to all fours, left foot steps forward, torso upright, right arm up, taking the twist. So you might just stay in this version. So press the top hand down, draw the shoulder blades back, navel in. Maybe tuck the toes, so look down to get your balance, lift the back knee off, and then challenge your balance by looking side or perhaps even up. Okay, look down, step the top back foot to meet the front, find your twisted chair. Look down, step back, twisted side angle, and then hands down, step back, down dog, or push up, up dog, down dog. It's quite nice to reset the spine with this push up, dog, down dog between twists. Bend your knees, walk your hands to the back of the mat, grab your big toes, fold forward, Padangusthasana, hand to big toe pose. So pulling the elbows out to draw yourself a little deeper. And then slide hands underneath the feet. Padahastasana. Yeah. Wriggle toes into your wrists. Give your wrists a lovely, yummy massage. Take your hands to your hips. Slowly, slowly coming all the way up. Onto your tiptoes, arms up, squeeze your thighs together, upside down handstand. So if you're ever doing a handstand, this is the shape that you would need. Pointing your toes, really strong legs, pulling your belly in, so it's core work, and pressing the sky away with your hands. So, walk to the top of the mat, and then set your heels down, step it out wide. Wide-legged forward bends, some more hip work, hands on hips, inhale, lift heart. Exhale, fall forward, hands down, head goes down. So walking the hands back towards the line of the toes, looking between your legs behind you. Lift your kneecaps, press into all four corners evenly of your feet. With every exhale, fold a little deeper. So riding the currents of the breath to go deeper. Turn your heels out a little bit, that's it, yeah. Lift your kneecaps. Inhale, come up halfway. Press through strong feet, make a fist behind you, squeeze your shoulders, lift your belly, and down you go again. With every exhale, extending the fist towards the floor over your head. That's it. One more breath. Okay, so just turn the mat the foot that's at the front of the mat, turn it towards the front of the mat. So pivot on your heel. We're going for a humble warrior here. Some of the best hip and shoulder work together. And then other side, parallel feet. Turn the other foot to the back of the mat, humble warrior. Stretch mat between strong heels. And then back to center. Release the hands to the floor. Turn your toes out, side to side lunges, bum as low as you can manage. You might want to come off your heels and do a kind of bigger movement. That's sometimes quite nice. Trying to get your bum as low as it will go. And then figure of 8 on its side, hip circles. And then take your legs out as wide as they will go. Strong feet. Lift your kneecaps. And whichever way is comfortable, sitting down with your legs wide. Our favourite.
Your favourite.
It will be your favourite.
You know what I get? You know what I've had from the beginning of this?
What?
At the beginning, the inside of my knee I've pulled.
Okay, well, let's be a bit gentle on that. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe do that. So I'm just now being oversensitive of that.
Yeah, let that heal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so sit on a block. I'll do it on a block as well. Okay. So on a block or a cushion, and this is going to help tilt the hips forward like that, which is what we want from this movement. Yeah, so maybe you can bring your legs. How's that on your knees? Yep. Take that. Keep the hands behind you for support, and sit tall. Draw the feet to the face. That might be enough today. If you want to go further, you take that hands forward, but keeping that, we want to just really focus on this tipping of the pelvis forward, because that's the movement that we want to get. It doesn't matter if you come forward. We just want some tilting action happening here. Inhale, sit tall, and then side bend, looking up, and then other side. Back to center. I'm going to give you the block in case you need it. We're going to take hands either side of one leg. So our hands can be on blocks or just on the floor. Go low, forward bend, and then pick up your bum. So wrist strength. And come forward as far as you can. Yeah, now press down, send your hips back. That's it. Press down, hips go back and up. Back and up. Yes, that's it. Soften your face. And then down. Other side. So the lower you can go with your chest, the easier this is. Okay, hips go back and up. Soften your face. That's it. And then back. Well done. Feet flat. Release the hips. And then come to the front of the mat. Let's rock up to standing. Yep. Let's take tree pose. Shift the weight into the left leg, firm up the left butt cheek, and take your right knee out to the side. Choose your foot position for tree, low or high. And really squeeze your left butt cheek, that's your stability. Palms pressed together and brace the core softly but noticeably. That's kind of going to give you your stability. Feel all four corners of the feet pressing down. And from your heel, push down to lift the arms up. Pick a spot to look at in front of you to stabilize your focus. Now we're going to bump the hips to the left, challenging our balance. Bump the hips to the left, woo, and the arms to the right. Side bending tree. Keep looking at one spot. Coming all the way up. Woo. Ankle to knee. Sit down for your hip stretch. And then coming all the way up, push through a strong leg, strong ankle, and release. Second side, firm up the right butt cheek and take your tree. Feel the ground through all four corners of your feet. And feel how so we're not trying to be a statue, we're trying to be just responsive to our natural movement. So you'll notice your foot will be making those micro adjustments. So the more stability we can bring through the leg, through the torso, the more it's going to help our balance. Arms come up, push through the heel to the fingertips. Pick one spot to look at. Option to stay here. Or if you want to challenge your balance further, bump hips right, arms go left. Doesn't matter if you go over. Keep looking at one spot. All the way back up. Ankle to knee. Hands in prayer. Sit down for your hip stretch. So for me, this is about working on my ankle flexibility on the standing legs. This is a challenge for my ankle. So it was, at one point it was a challenge for my hip, but then you kind of, once you've got over one challenge, it then reveals another one to you. So you think it's all about the hip, but no, there's some ankle stuff happening as well. Push through strong heel to come all the way up. And release. Right, we're ready to go to the floor for some sitting and standing. Well, let's go to the floor. Cross your legs. Strong connection to the earth. So we really worked on our feet and our balance, our hips. And you might want to come down with your hands first of all, or not. That's it. Okay, and maybe perhaps with a bit of momentum, so keeping in the tightest ball we can, knees in towards your that's it. Yeah, that's it, coming up. Let me know if you need help. Yeah. I'm here if you want to grab. Okay. Ready? That's it. It's just that bit of, it's this.
Yeah.
That's
a tiny bit easier.
Yeah, yeah. But every bit of work we do here, it's often millimetre by millimetre. But if you do it enough, it's a centimetre.
It's a centimetre, and then not a centimetre.
I know.
I'm up.
Yeah, exactly. Right, we've got to come down now, though. Okay. Maybe you could change across of your legs if you did it the other way. And we've got to go up again.
out this way around like I did without my arm.
Okay.
Feet up, up.
So strong pushing through the sides of your feet. So it is ankle flexibility too. There's all sorts of things happening here. Just grab me if you need. That's it. Yay. Brilliant. I call that a win.
I'm going to call it a win.
Yeah, exactly.
A bit better than last time,
Yeah. Let's take downward facing dog. Let's come to the floor. Inhale plank and then lower all the way down onto the abdomen. Oh, it's 25 past. Oh, it's going to take you through some back bending, but we haven't got time. Oh, shame. Inhale, lift the heart. Let's do a low cobra. And then lift the hands behind. Let's lift the feet off. Got to have strong backs. So important. Squeeze everything in the back body, but relax your face. There's so much effort going on in the body, but the face doesn't have to show. You don't have to wrinkle up our faces at everything. And then coming down, make a pillow. Rolling over onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Circle the ankles and wrists. Rocking around with your knees towards your armpits, giving yourself a massage, just really slowing the breath right down, but staying with that steadiness. And then cross your right knee over your left, turn around, Gomukhasana, cow face on your back. So one final hip stretch, hold your ankles or shins and draw them towards your armpits, stretching the outer hip. The piriformis, this one is quite a good one for those people with sciatica. And just lengthen the back of your neck. And then twizzle, switch sides. And then feet flat. Flop your knees to one side. Flop them to the other. One more. And take a big starfish stretch. Inhale. Hold, squeeze, and as many of those as you need to feel heavy and melting into the floor. Take the arms alongside the body, palms flop out. Staying down for a couple of moments of relaxation. Do you want a jumper? Okay. So this is back where we started, feeling the outline of the body on the floor. It's a very different body to just an hour ago. You've got all that energy moving. We've opened up some new areas. We've strengthened some new things. We've made some connections, left elbow, right knee. Strengthen the neural pathways. And let your eyes be soft. All the muscles around the eyes relaxed. Relax your jaw, the root of your tongue. Relax your mind and allow the mind just to drop down into the space of the heart. And gently bringing movement to fingers and toes now, coming back into your physical body. Deepening the breath. Feeling the solidity of your form. Returning. And roll over onto one side. Up to seated. Press palms on chest, sit tall. Breathing in and hum it out. Release your hands. Take a bow. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good Tuesday. Very good Tuesday, ladies. Enjoy that. I hope so. I loved it. I feel we're getting, strong in those flexibility elements. Yes, thank you so much for joining us. And we won't be doing this Sunday because I'm going to be away, but we will be back. This usually starts at